that sandwich yet. Like, I was kind of curious what the sandwich was because I don't recognize the wrapping on it. And I just was like, hey, did you try that sandwich yet? And Aaron went, no. Like, this finger thing is really impacting him, which makes me have to ask the question. Aaron, right now, I pull out a little thing, and there's a genie in it. The genie pops out, and he says, right now, I can write a check for renovations at Raymond James Stadium so that they are a state-of-the-art facility ready to host more Super Bowls.
This is wrong.
Or I can write a check for a brand-new Rays ballpark right across the street, by the way, new Hillsborough College campus and several other amazing amenities around said things in the new project that the Rays want to do. I can write that check. Or I can make you pain-free 100%, all your digits, feeling perfect right now.
Would you believe?
Which one you choose? Which one do you choose?
Would you believe me if I said Tampa Bay Rays ballpark?
I would struggle to believe. Sam, would you believe him?
No.
Well, you should. If
you'd sacrifice that finger, what if they said?
What do you mean sacrifice a finger? It would just be waiting it out, correct?
What if they said Rays ballpark, or you got to and you got to cut it off?
Oh,
or you get to keep it?
No, keep it. Would you basically just
right
asked
now?
Me,
the check is written right now. You give up your middle finger, and the check is written right now.
My answer is definitively no.
I better get some seats out of this, but I would give up my finger.
You
for
would
that.
give up your finger.
My middle finger, yeah.
Your middle finger, your ring finger right now.
It's not my ring finger.
What about your ring finger? That's what mine's on.
It's over here.
I'm on my ring finger. See that?
Well, that's even easier. Your middle finger is more important.
All right, so you cut off your ring finger.
I will listen.
You cut off one finger.
Listen, if there's somebody from the mafia listening that has the money to just write the check for a new Rays stadium so that we don't have to have this conversation anymore, it's just done. You pick the digit. You pick the digit. I'll give it up.
I don't believe you. You would give up. I will go to council meetings until this thing gets done and go, guys, Pat Donovan will give up his finger for this.
No. But
we'll take it away.
It doesn't mean if it happens. It means today somebody writes the check. Boom, done.
No, see, that's so easy to say. If I could make
it's a finger.
If I could get a deal that you would, if the Rays, if they got this deal done.
Like, listen, is it in a back room with a machete? No. But like surgically somehow they just amputate? I'd do that for the ballpark.
Sam, would you do that?
It's one finger.
And do you believe Pat?
First, I actually do believe Pat. And secondly, there's not a chance, and you know what, that I would chop a finger off. I've been dealing with the same ballpark since the day I was born, and I can keep dealing with it.
Can I tell you something, though? If you would have said...
That's not the result, though, if we don't get this ballpark done. It is, they're out. They're gone. They're not here in Florida anymore.
If you would have said to me, I'm being completely honest, finger fixing right now, like fix your finger, where Sam said he didn't believe me right there. Yeah. If you would have said fix your finger or renovations to Raymond James Stadium, I would have been like, yeah, I'm going on golf trips. I got things coming up. My finger is way more important, which I know it's not. But ballpark is different. I really do. You guys know how much I love baseball, but I want this. It's a new ballpark. Like
it's totally different.
It's
totally
renovations to a ballpark in Tampa in Hillsborough County, which we've all been looking for. I personally.
It's not even renovations. It's a brand new ballpark.
I personally like Raymond James Stadium. I also don't. I've been on the record. I prefer watching all my games at home, so I don't go to a ton of Bucks games.
That said, just because you don't go to a ton of Bucks games, the fact that future national championships will be here after those renovations, future Super Bowls would be here again after, and somebody texted in like, oh no, it's fine right now, we're getting Super Bowls and stuff anyways. They will not get another Super Bowl before renovations. I promise you that.
Yeah, so that's obviously good for the local economy, but the Rays ballpark, I need that thing in Tampa. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm buying you chop your finger. I mean, it's so easy to say.
For a Rays ballpark?
Like if people didn't know.
By the way, not for the renovations to Ray J, which like
for the Rays ballpark.
Yeah, I would absolutely.
I don't believe
I'll
that.
give a digit today.
Like, that's crazy. And here's what's annoying about that proclamation. I can't do that because everyone's going to be like,
what do you mean? You got a bum finger right now. It's very easy to give that one up.
No, because I could go, hey, I would give this up right now for a Rays ballpark. And you guys would be like, no, you wouldn't. And I can't argue against it. I'm on the, how many times on the record over 15 years have I just been a selfish human being? So, but you... do this thing where you go, I'd give up my digit right now.
I would.
And we can't ever come through and find out if this would actually happen. Like, you can just say it, you can put it out there, and we can't dispute it. Nobody disputes
Rays
it.
fans, I got your back.
They go, oh, my God, this Pat Donovan would give up his finger. His finger. Do you know what he does with these fingers? He would give up that finger, any of them, that he does magical things with. He would give it up for a Rays ballpark. This is the most selfless human being we've ever had in the Bay Area, this Patrick Donovan.
I'm not alone. I bet there's a lot of 82945. Somebody texted in, got him, Pat. I love you. And if you missed it, we were having, I don't remember how it started. We were having a conversation one day, and we were just like arguing about something. And somebody texted in, got him, Pat. And Aaron got like so annoyed by it.
Oh, it got
he
me
was
so
pissed.
mad.
And he read it, and he talked about how pissed he was. And I was like, dude, you're just setting yourself up for the future. Anytime we're having any kind of discussion, people are just going to text in, got him, Pat. And this one, he remembers. I love you for it.
So you got... and Sam believes you, Pat, that you would give up a finger for the Rays Stadium.
Pat, I know a man right now who can take care of the finger for you right now. No, I will not. I don't want somebody to cut my finger off. I'm saying if today somebody had the money to just write a check for the Rays ballpark and they would do it for one of my digits, I'd let them pick the digit. I'd let them pick it.
Well,
there's not a, like, the thumb would be tough. Maybe I'm going no thumb because you got to be able to hold stuff. With no thumb, you can't.
I want to call Ken Hagan today and go, Ken, he's probably listening right now. Go, Ken, if there's ever been something to get this thing over the finish line, Donovan will do it today. We'll chop it off like it was a beheading back in the day. We'll put a guillotine to your finger.
Not only does Ken, is he probably listening, not only does he listen, he remembers what I say on the show more than I do.
I find that with a lot. That happens with both of us a lot.
I realized that when I mentioned that our friend Flip and I have been looking for tickets to Backlash, the WWE PLE that's here next month. And later that day, Ken texted me and was like, hey, I got a pair of tickets for you if you want them. I was like, oh, my God, thank you so much. I was like, I'm a huge wrestling nerd. I would love that. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, did I say something on the radio? Like, I didn't remember mentioning it on the air at all.
Now you're going.
And he's like, yeah, you mentioned it on the air.
If you were a true friend to me, Pat,
I wouldn't make proclamations about my fingers.
No, you're going to do that anyway, and I don't care. But if you were a true friend, you would let me take a little hammer to your finger right now so you would commiserate with me. You would do this with me. You would go through this with me. It's a really dumb thing to say. Sam, you'll take a softball to your finger right now if you really care about me. You would do this with me.
That is like the old saying, comparing apples to oranges. I'm here for you in your time of need.
No,
but I'm not going to join you in your. That is.
No, you're not. You're not here for me. We had a pact that we were going to do push-ups during the break, and then
I did mine.
And that was before I broke my finger. And now you asked me during the break. You taunted me and went, "Hey, don't forget to do your push-ups."
No, that's me being here for you, still pushing you through the hard times. That's what a good friend does. A good friend doesn't hold you while you're down. They try to pick you back up and get you moving.
That's a good point. You're here for me.
That's right. Me too.
I couldn't do a push-up right now.
Keith on the text line says he'd give up my finger as well. Maybe not his own. Somebody else texted in and said they'd give up a finger, no way a thumb. Thumbs out. You
Gotta have the thumb.
I can't take the thumb.
That's what makes us human.
Any of my other digits, though, you can take the fingers, one of them, but not the thumb. If I get a new Rays ballpark.
By the way, the Bucks do plan to meet with Tampa Sports Authority next week to discuss the renovations and that project. We should get into this. I want to get into the numbers here a little bit more on the other side, Pat. This is a project that's expected to carry a price tag approaching $1 billion. How will that impact what's going on with the Rays Stadium? We'll get into that next. It's the Pat and Aaron Show.
We got it. We got all that money.